In the vast expanse of Latin America, where poverty, systemic oppression, and state violence are pervasive, many families cling to the hope of a better life in the United States. For them, the journey north represents a beacon of opportunity amidst the darkness of their circumstances. However, the reality often falls short of their dreams, as exemplified by the heartbreaking tale of Susana Morales. Susana, a 16-year-old girl from Mexico, embodied the aspirations of countless migrants seeking refuge in the U.S. Her family's decision to undertake the perilous journey was fueled by the belief that America offered sanctuary from the turmoil ravaging their homeland. Yet, little did they know that their pursuit of safety would end in tragedy. On July 26, 2022, Susana vanished without a trace, leaving her family frantic with worry. Despite their desperate pleas for help, authorities dismissed her disappearance as that of a typical runaway, a routine occurrence in communities plagued by poverty and instability. Months passed, and Susana's whereabouts remained unknown until February 6th, when her lifeless body was discovered in the woods of an Atlanta suburb. The revelation sent shockwaves through the community, exposing the dark underbelly of law enforcement corruption and negligence. The primary suspect in Susana's murder was none other than Georgia officer Miles Bryant, a sworn guardian of the peace turned perpetrator of violence. Bryant's history of predatory behavior, including stalking and harassment of women and girls, painted a disturbing portrait of a man entrusted with upholding justice. As the investigation unfolded, it became apparent that Susana's tragic fate was not an isolated incident, but symptomatic of a larger systemic issue. Across the country, marginalized communities, particularly Black and Latina individuals, bore the brunt of police brutality and neglect. Statistics revealed a disturbing trend. Unarmed people of color were disproportionately targeted and killed by law enforcement, highlighting the pervasive racism embedded within the criminal justice system. In the wake of Susana's death, her family's cries for justice echoed far and wide, resonating with countless others who had suffered similar injustices. Through the Justice for Susana petition, they demanded accountability, transparency, and reform within law enforcement agencies to prevent future tragedies. Theirs was a plea not just for Susana, but for all those whose lives had been unjustly taken or forgotten. May her story serve as a rallying cry for change, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Together, we can strive to build a world where every life is valued and every voice is heard. #Justice for Susana in Policy Brutality Missing Persons #Latinx Justice Systemis Injustice Policy Violence Social Justice #Community Support Latinx Rights Safety Oversalence